Starting off strong at number 10, we have Palworld, a game that combines monster collecting with survival crafting mechanics in ways Pokemon fans never imagined. This open-world adventure lets you capture creatures called pals and use them for combat, base building, and resource gathering. The game features over 100 unique pals to collect, each with distinct abilities and personalities. What sets it apart is the freedom to automate your base using your collected creatures, creating production lines and defenses. The combat system blends action elements with strategic party management, offering both ranged and melee options. You can explore diverse biomes, from frozen tundras to scorching deserts, each harboring different pals to discover. The multiplayer component allows cooperative base building and boss battles with friends, adding significant replay value to an already content-rich experience. Coming in at number 9 is Temtem, which serves as the closest spiritual successor to classic Pokemon gameplay on PlayStation 5. This massively multiplayer creature collection game features a full campaign story across 6 floating islands in the airborne archipelago. You can catch over 160 Temtem species, each with unique typing combinations that create deep strategic battles. The combat system uses a stamina mechanic instead of traditional PP, forcing tactical decisions about when to push your creatures or let them rest. Competitive players will appreciate the ranked matchmaking system and the breeding mechanics that let you pursue perfect specimens. The game also features housing customization, where you can decorate your own space and show off rare Temtem. Cooperative play lets you experience the entire story campaign with a friend, making it perfect for those who want shared adventures in their monster collecting journey. At number 8, we find Nexomon Extinction, delivering a polished creature collecting experience with over 300 Nexomon to capture and train. The game presents an engaging story about preventing an extinction-level event while building your ultimate team. Each Nexomon features distinct designs and evolution paths, giving collectors plenty of variety to discover. The turn-based combat system includes elemental advantages and status effects that reward strategic thinking. You will explore diverse regions, from tropical jungles to crystalline caves, each populated with unique Nexomon species. The game includes quality-of-life features like quick saving and adjustable difficulty settings that modern players expect. Side quests and optional legendary encounters provide substantial post-game content for completionists. The humorous writing and self-aware dialogue add personality to your adventure, making the journey memorable beyond just the battles and captures you experience along the way. Number 7 brings us Monster Sanctuary, which innovates by combining monster collecting with Metroidvania exploration and platforming elements. You inherit the role of Monster Keeper and must explore interconnected areas that gradually open up as your team gains new abilities. The game features over 100 monsters to collect, each serving combat roles and providing exploration abilities like flying or breaking obstacles. Combat uses a unique 3 versus 3 system, where positioning and combo building determine victory. You can customize monsters with skill trees and equipment, creating specialized builds for different situations. The game rewards exploration with hidden monsters and treasure in secret areas that require specific monster abilities to access. Boss battles demand careful team composition and strategy rather than simple level grinding. The pixel art aesthetic gives each monster charm and personality, while keeping performance smooth throughout your adventure. Sliding into number 6 is Coromon, offering a love letter to classic monster collecting games while adding modern conveniences and challenge options. You play as a battle researcher, investigating mysterious forces while collecting over 100 Coromon across diverse environments. The game features a unique trait system, where each Coromon has potential variations that affect stats and abilities, encouraging multiple captures of the same species. Difficulty settings let you customize your experience, from casual to hardcore permadeath modes. The turn-based battles use traditional elemental weaknesses, but add a stamina system that prevents simple spam strategies. You can engage in online battles and trading with other players to complete your collection. The story explores themes of climate change and corporate responsibility through your investigation of Illugan threats. Puzzle elements in dungeons require using Coromon abilities outside of battle, integrating your team into exploration meaningfully rather than just having them for fights. At number 5, we have Disc Creatures, presenting a retro-inspired monster collecting adventure with modern depth and accessibility. This game channels the aesthetic of classic handheld titles while implementing contemporary quality of life improvements throughout. You collect creatures stored on discs and can carry a party of 5 into turn-based tactical battles. The combat system emphasizes positioning on a grid, where distance and formation affect skill effectiveness and damage output. Over 200 creatures await discovery across varied environments that each have distinct visual themes and encounter tables. The game includes a substantial post-game with additional areas and legendary creatures to challenge seasoned players. Breeding mechanics let you pass down skills between creatures, creating powerful custom movesets unavailable through normal leveling. The difficulty curve provides steady challenge without requiring excessive grinding, respecting player time while maintaining engagement through strategic depth rather than artificial difficulty spikes or tedious level requirements. Coming in at number 4 is Cassette Beasts, which innovates the monster collecting formula by introducing fusion mechanics and a unique recording-based capture system. Instead of throwing balls, you record monsters onto cassettes and can later transform into those forms during battle. The fusion system lets you combine any 2 monster forms, creating hundreds of possible combinations with unique appearances and abilities. Combat encounters happen on the overworld without random battles, giving you control over engagement timing. The game features 12 distinct types with interesting interaction mechanics that go beyond simple rock, paper, scissors dynamics. You explore an island mystery while building relationships with human companions who fight alongside you. Boss battles against powerful ranger forms require specific strategies and type advantages to overcome. The soundtrack incorporates indie rock and synthwave that matches the cassette aesthetic perfectly, enhancing the overall atmosphere of your adventure through memorable musical themes. Number 3 brings us Monster Crown, a darker take on creature collecting that emphasizes breeding and genetic manipulation to create ultimate monsters. The game presents a mature storyline involving political intrigue and moral choices that affect your journey through the Crown Island. You can breed any 2 monsters together, regardless of species, creating hybrid offspring with mixed abilities and appearances. The breeding system has incredible depth, with genetic traits passing through generations, letting dedicated players craft perfectly optimized teams. Over 200 base monster species provide the foundation for thousands of potential hybrid combinations. The turn-based combat includes environmental hazards and weather effects that change battle dynamics significantly. Multiple story paths and endings based on your choices provide replay value beyond just collecting monsters. The pixel art showcases both beautiful and grotesque monster designs that fit the darker tone, making each discovery feel impactful and meaningful to your developing collection. At number 2, we find Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, bundling 2 complete Digimon adventures with hundreds of creatures to collect and evolve. This collection includes both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, offering over 80 hours of combined story content in a cyberpunk setting. You investigate digital mysteries while building a team from over 300 Digimon with complex evolution trees. The evolution system lets Digimon digivolve and de-digivolve freely, allowing strategic flexibility and the ability to learn moves from multiple evolutionary stages. Combat uses a 3 versus 3 turn-based system, with elemental advantages and status effects that require tactical thinking. The story explores themes of digital consciousness and reality versus virtual existence through engaging narrative twists. You can raise Digimon in a farm while offline, providing passive progression between play sessions. Post-game content includes challenging boss fights and completing the full Digimon encyclopedia for completionists seeking maximum value. Finishing our list at number 1 is Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered, combining Studio Ghibli visuals with creature collecting in a fantasy JRPG adventure. While not exclusively focused on collecting, the familiar system lets you capture and train over 400 creatures throughout your journey. The remastered version enhances the already gorgeous art style with improved resolution and performance on PlayStation 5 hardware. Combat blends real-time movement with menu-based commands, creating dynamic battles where positioning and timing matter significantly. Each familiar has unique abilities and can evolve multiple times, encouraging experimentation with different team compositions. The story delivers emotional depth rarely seen in monster collecting games, following Oliver's quest to save his mother and another world. You can feed familiars treats and equipment to boost their stats and effectiveness in battle. The orchestral soundtrack by Joe Hisaishi elevates every moment, from quiet exploration to epic boss encounters, making this essential for anyone seeking creature collecting wrapped in masterful storytelling.